Good morning. First kayaking trip of the season. We're gonna paddle upstream of Hurricane Creek as far as we can. Some kind of Blair Witch Project.
Bone.
Huh?
There's the bone.
There's the bone. Yeah, I got some Blair Witch Project stuff going on here.
Turkey quill.
Just left the boat ramp. We're cruising up through here. We're gonna come up this way. We're gonna go, this is Hurricane Creek up here, and we're gonna see how far back or how far upstream Hurricane Creek we can go before we completely run out of water. Let's say even the cypress trees are practicing distancing. Still got some winter pool going on, but the lakes have been slowly starting to fill back up. I don't know if you can see right over there. I'll get the other camera and zoom in on them, but I think there's a bunch of pelicans right over there, all that white. Those things have got like about I think either 7 or 9 foot wingspan. Yeah, those are the American white pelicans. They migrate through here. Neat little rock island here. Here's this little island here that we just rolled up on. And it looks like some redneck is quarantined and they're living on beer and fish. Alright, so we've just come 2 miles and we're heading up Hurricane Creek. So right through here, this is where we're leaving the lake and starting up Hurricane Creek. Alright, so just to go ahead and address the elephant in the room, got the coronavirus thing out there. People are quarantining. Unfortunately, a lot of people have been laid off from the jobs because they're non-essential. Me, myself, I'm very fortunate that I work for a company that supplies medical devices, aka powered wheelchairs. And Billy over there, he works for a company that makes water filters, and some of the water filters they make go in medical devices. So we're both good. No sign of corona or anything where we work, so that's good. Right now we still feel pretty safe. Angie makes sure we got plenty of food at the house. Billy said he's hooked up good. We all got plenty of toilet paper, but not the hoarding amount. So we're getting what we need, but we're making sure we leave plenty on the shelves for everybody else. We're not like those assholes that want to try to take everything and leave other people with nothing. But so far we're making it through this apocalypse pretty well. Of course, you know, I'd planned on doing another Appalachian Trail section hike, and it would be coming up in about a week, 2 weeks away, something like that. But that's not going to happen because the Appalachian Trail is closed down, and so I feel bad for all the people that was going to be out for a through hike. All the state parks in Tennessee, all the campsites, and even the backcountry sites are closed. So it's kind of messed up vacation plans. Angie and I were going to go to Florida, and so that's put on the back burner. So we're not going to go out and travel and do all that kind of stuff. It's still good to be able to get out, hike and kayak, and you know, do stuff like this. Do what you can to get out, because you'll get cabin fever trying to just stay at home and watch TV, and if all you're doing is watching about the corona thing, you're going to drive yourself crazy. So just catch up on it once a day. Keep it fresh in your mind, but don't watch so much TV that you worry yourself. You got to get out and still do things. Just avoid people. Don't be stupid. You know, just do it smart. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say about that, because I'm sure you've heard enough of it. The wind's starting to pick up some. Of course, one reason why we're rocking like we are is because the boat had just went by. It's funny, when the boats come by really, really fast, the water doesn't even hardly ripple, but when they try to ease by real slow, it makes those great waves. It's a lot of fun. All right, so Hurricane Creek here. Water's nice and calm and flat. Billy gonna run my ass over. But there's 840 bridge, and then right behind it is the speedway that is unfortunately no longer in use. Every day when I come home from work, I go across 840 bridge there. And I get about a 1 to 2 second glance down through this section right here, and the sun's always setting just right over that way, and it's always just a beautiful view on the way home. So we're going to see how far up Hurricane Creek we can actually go on this trip. So here's where we're at right now, and we just hit 3 miles. Just fixing to go under the bridge. I'm going to check a reading when we get right in the middle of the bridges. And we'll check and see how far we actually get upstream here. Probably won't get too far since the water's low, but we'll see anyway. Pigeons and swallows under the bridge. Right now we've come 3.22 miles. So we'll see how far we actually get. When I'm going to work in the morning and I'm coming down this side, this is the view that I always see. And I've seen some epic sunrises this way. So now I get to see what's around the corner. So far, we're still able to keep going. I predict we get somewhere between a 1/4 mile and a 1/2 mile before we just can't go anymore. That little dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, that's a chickadee. When they do that little dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, that's sometimes it's like a warning to let other birds know that there's maybe danger in the area. So, and the more they do it, the bigger the threat. So maybe he thinks we're a threat. Looks like it's getting a little thinner up here. Yep, we are getting shallow. Rocky and shallow, but still got forward progress. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. I'll see if I can get a video of that dude. He went in this garage right here. It's like think light. I don't give a whole lot of tips on this channel here, but always get a paddle that you can break apart, and then you use it as ski poles at a time like this. There we go. Get a little bit more distance out of this thing. I have a feeling right up here is going to be the end of the line. No. Get up here, we'll see how far we actually got. We are super bottoming out. Alright, so 3.63. We are basically parked. Not going to be able to get up there like I thought we would. So it's 3.22. So 0.41. So a little over 0.4 of a mile is how far we got. So I figure between a quarter and a half mile. So close to a half mile. That was as far as we got. Now we start back. Boom. You can tell where the beavers have been busy. Now this is how you quarantine yourself right here. That was the way we originally came. That's 840 that way. And this that we're going up into now, this is Cedar Creek Spring. This is really neat. Here's some fossils. Tarantula right here. There's some fossils. Tarantula just moved around the corner. I don't know much about spiders. I just know I don't really care for them too much. Snakes I dig.
We can't go ashore. There's corona spotted.
We're heading out of the spring and heading back towards the boat ramp. A lot of people fishing out here. Shout out to my buddy Jeff. I asked him if he wanted to kayak with us today, and he said he's in a bass tournament out here today somewhere. But he said he promised not to run us over, so appreciate that, Jeff. We knew it was going to be kind of windy out here today. And right now, we're fighting the wind, but we'll go up and around the corner and then heading back to the boat ramp. Maybe we'll have it at our back. As you can tell, we're just paddling along. We're close to the bank, so we're literally in just like 10 inches of water. Now we're cruising along, out looking, and I just ride right on top of the big rocks. Wow! And then the wind is just blowing us straight into more rocks. I think this 14-mile-an-hour wind they was talking about we'd be getting. Makes sense we'd be fighting it on the way back. Wow. All we gotta do is get up there where that fishing boat is, and that's where we turn to go back to the boat ramp. And then maybe we'll have this at our back for a minute. That's alright, we've done this stuff before. Luckily this water's not too cold. Once we turn that corner, it should be a lot better. Alright. Took a little break back there. Now I just gotta get around that corner. Who needs to go to the gym when you can do this? Oh, that was cool. Well, it's not that one, it's not that one, it's that one up there. We're never gonna get there. Good Lord. Paddling through a hurricane. Now we just gotta get around that point. Alright, so the boat ramp is out that point right out there. We have not had the wind at our back this whole trip.
He's not coming back.
Yeah, this is like going out there was no wind at all. And coming back, it's all been hitting us head on. Alright, 8 miles, 4 hours, 22 minutes. Alright, well that was much more of an exhausting trip than we thought it would be, but still got 8 miles in and got to cross that off the bucket list. We've been wanting to go back there for a while. But anyway, we're all good here. Hope y'all all good, having fun quarantining and stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Let me know what you thought of it. Get out here and go play in the water. See you on the next one. Later.